everybody. This is Truman Talks Treasure. I'm Truman, and the treasure I'll be talking about today is going to be the state of my video game collection. The state of my video game collection is, it's alright. Game collecting has definitely become more difficult lately, and I still have a list that I keep with me of the games I'm still trying to collect for. But over the last 4 years, I've collected quite a few systems and quite a few games, so I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I've been playing video games since I was in grade school, but I didn't own a lot of systems growing up. I always had either roommates that had them, and I never owned more than 2 systems at one time until, 2011, when I started getting on YouTube and seeing how much fun that retro collecting could be. First thing I want to do is show you what systems I've gathered over the years, going by date of release in North America. I've got the NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Game Gear. I also have the Sega Master System attachment, so that's where I play my Master System games. The Sony PlayStation 1, this still has a sticker when I bought it back in November of 2012 of $5. The N64, this is the grape variant, the Game Boy Color. Oh, the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast. This was one of my best pickups ever. Oh my gosh, do not go backwards. The Sony PlayStation 2. This is the Sony PlayStation 2 Slim version, the silver. Game Boy Advanced. This is the Game Boy Advanced SP, the 101 with the backlit screen. The brighter backlit screen, in fact. This one's a pearl pink. Pretty. The GameCube. This has a Shadow the Hedgehog skin on it. I've also got the Game Boy Advance player on this guy right here. The original Microsoft Xbox. This is the system I was actually collecting for before I even realized that's what I was doing. I was just amassing a whole bunch of games for this one system that I had at the time. It was around this time that a bunch of these plug-and-plays started making their way to market. A bunch of them can be quite fun. I've picked myself up a few of them. Nintendo DS. This version is the Nintendo DSi XL. Super Mario Bros. 25th Anniversary Edition. Very nice. The Sony PlayStation Portable, known as the PSP. This is the PSP 2000 variant. Microsoft Xbox 360. This is the 360 Slim. The PlayStation 3. This is the PlayStation 3 Super Slim, the third variation they came out with. The Nintendo Wii system. Wii! Oh boy. Nintendo 3DS. This is actually the new Nintendo 3DS. I'm not sure if that counts as a totally new console or not. Nintendo Wii U. Wii U. Sony PlayStation Vita. There hasn't been a whole lot of love given to this thing. I've actually got to play more games on it myself to figure out if it is good or if it's not. And the PlayStation 4. This is one I actually picked up brand new last Christmas for Black Friday with the Nathan Drake Collection Special. That was running around all over the place. Around last Christmas, I also picked up a Retron 5. Those have been the systems I picked up while collecting over the last few years. I don't really see myself picking up any more like a TurboGrafx 16 or SMS or even one of the more obscure systems, unless it falls into my lap super cheap. The games are getting more and more expensive as well. I'll pick them up occasionally, but it's not like the golden years were a couple years ago. I guess that means I'm going to have to start playing the games. And I've got a plan to keep you guys involved as well. Now, I'm going to be posting this stuff up on YouTube, and you might be asking yourself, Truman, why don't you stream this stuff? And you don't have to ask me, you have to ask CenturyLink. CenturyLink is my internet provider. Right there is where I keep my modem. And my internet upload speeds are super, super slow. I don't know a lot about technology, So maybe it's a little bit more complicated than I think it is for CenturyLink from my front window to their building right there to provide a decent internet connection 5 blocks away. But here's what I am going to do is include you guys. I'm really happy with my current desk setup right now. This is my standing desk setup that you saw behind me. And then this is where I'll be doing my gameplay right over here. I got a Game Capture card, computer, the blue mic, and here's what I'm going to be doing. Hey everybody. So I've got these 2 websites that I found. This one right here is called random.org. It has quite a few free services as well as some pay services. I'm going to be using the list randomizer right here. So of all those systems that I did show you, not all of them have the ability to get captured as far as I'm aware. So I went ahead and put those that can be captured in this list right here. And I'm going to randomize that list. Now it's in a total random order, but that's not going to be the order I go in. I now have this website called Wheel Decide, where you can make your very own list. I'm going to paste a list now. Oh, I needed to copy this one over here. Come on, True. Copy this list. And then put it on to that Wheel Decide. I'm going to replace their choices. So this Wheel Decide, I can make my very own wheel of whatever I want to. And I'm going to call it Playing This Week. Because every week I'm going to choose a new console, play it, give you my thoughts at the end of the week, highlights, lowlights, that sort of thing. Starting with this week, oh my gosh, we're getting ready to decide right now. Starting with this week, playing the original Xbox. That is a system I collected for quite some time. It was the most amount of games for any system I ever had. Now, I did trim stuff down as I was getting just the better games for each of the consoles. I've got to get that sucker set up for the week of play. See you guys in a bit. Truman Talks Treasure. Bye.